I've been pastor of Eastside Apostolic for going on 6 years now, and it's been a great 6 years. Our interaction with DayStar is truly a God thing. Right after after assuming the pastorate of Eastside Apostolic, we were presented with a normal collage of issues within a church, people who were hurting, problems that needed to be addressed. And quite honestly, I know my calling is as a pastor. I am not a counselor other than having to do with pastoral issues. And we did not feel, my wife and I did not feel we were equipped properly to address those. We were at a ministers and wives retreat, and Brother Surstad, representing DayStar, did a 15 to 20 minute presentation. And there was just something that clicked when he did that. We realized there is the key that we've been missing, and we need this. So we approached him, and that started what has now been a 5-year journey together. The first thing that probably happened is just in the approach to Brother Surstad and DayStar Ministry, presenting what we were facing and finding out what kind of a fit. And the relationship with Brother Surstad has gone back many years, known him, known his life, his family, and here in the Northwest. The key part was finding out that he could be an incredible asset to our church. We took him on at first, and he was coming on a monthly basis, and he was meeting with clients, and that immediately showed results. And from those results, we entered into a long-term relationship. Our church has accepted what DayStar and Brother Surstad brings to us ministerially, to the point that we now consider him part of our church staff. The personal relationship with Brother Surstad and DayStar has been a very positive experience. And it has not just been a relationship with a minister who is benefiting our church, but it has been a friendship that has grown. And he has been a tremendous blessing, not only to our church congregation, but also to my wife and I. To have the interaction with him, the encouragement that pastors need to have. He has been a friend in that sense. But probably the biggest asset has been that knowing he is a counselor and that he can deal with issues, and he is equipped. He has the tools to touch people's lives and to promote healing. I do not have those tools. I don't have those experiences with college and with the formal education. And he has his doctorate. He is able to do that. He has been an incredible help. So I can get behind the pulpit on any given service, and I can preach what I feel I need to preach or teach. And I am not afraid. I'm not concerned that I will be stepping on someone's toes intentionally, or casting a shadow or casting a light on somebody else who is going through a time that they are needing help or needing healing. Our congregation knows that when they talk to Brother Surstad, that is kept in confidence, and it's not going to be spread throughout the church. It is a easy line for us to keep. It is an easy way to compartmentalize, and I can work on being the best pastor I can. I can work on addressing the needs that must be addressed through the preaching and teaching to a congregation. The greatest reason I would recommend DayStar Ministry and Brother Surstad is, as a pastor, I must be able to get behind the pulpit and preach and teach without worrying that what I say is going to be taken wrong by somebody who is facing or could be facing one of the issues I may address in preaching or teaching. To have Brother Surstad be able to take care of that and them know that it is in confidence, and that is not going to be the forethought on my mind, that's not going to be somehow drug into what I'm teaching or preaching in a subject matter, gives the church confidence that they can go to someone and they can seek help and they can seek healing from someone who is qualified as a minister, as ordained minister, as a doctor. They can talk to him, and I can get behind the pulpit then and preach on any subject that I feel I am led to preach on without worrying how it's going to be taken by an individual or couple. I don't know that I had any idea or could have seen that 5 years ago we would be having a discussion such as this, but this past Sunday has been the 52nd visit that Brother Surstad has had with Eastside Apostolic. And the confidence within the church has risen and continued to rise with Brother Surstad. It was a new concept to our congregation, bringing in somebody from outside to do counseling specifically for the church and have that available as a ministry from the church. However, that has blossomed, and we have seen so many couples, individuals that have been able to find healing, that have been able to personally grow, and have been able to spiritually grow beyond what they had carried in baggage, and to the point that now we have healthy families, we have healthy couples that are there because of Brother Surstad. And that is such an incredible blessing to Eastside Apostolic.